Pow wow yo yippee yay guys, power number 46, and I'm super excited to be with you guys today. As always, we'll dive into the love of that beautiful community. If you want to be part of, by the way, of this thing, just send me a pic, I'll make it happen. Talk about what's happening on the markets, talking about how this bull created us at a new all-time high that exploded to an 89 where we're heading from there. Talk about the Borg token, but talk about as well about Swissborg earn some new opportunities. As you guys know, my name is Cyrus Feazell, the proud founder and CEO of Swissborg, always to serve you. Checking out, by the way, this cool, where is it? It's cool little polo right now. Checking out, not too bad, but I don't know about the quality. Hopefully we have that in Swissborg shop very soon. But let's talk about restaking. Restaking has been a big thing that we've been promoting for some time. There's the Eigenlayer, which is the restaking about Ethereum and all these L2s. And we, of course, talked about Keros just recently, where we collected like a little bit more than 10 million and went out within a snap. So what's the whole agenda with Eigenlayer? Eigenlayer right now has a big amount of essentially capital. It's like a huge amount, 15 billion of TVL, which is the biggest, restaking. I mean, it's the only one besides other one with the Keros, but it's one of the rare ones, at least on essentially Ethereum. It's really, really big. They're finding ways to have bigger use cases for their restaking. And with that, there's the season 3 that has started and more cool things to happen. I still believe it's a very interesting play and that there's much to be offered within this Ethereum. So is it still worth it? There'll be probably more airdrops. The question is yes. And I believe Eigenlayer is still one of the greatest projects in the DeFi protocols. Let's now talk about Swissborg news and the community. We got to be in the Portugal FinTech Report Award, which was really, really cool to be as recognized as one of the foreign companies doing a lot of great things. More than that, that same team has done a tech run in Lisbon, which was really cool. A lot of Borgers there were running, as you could see, with their smiley faces. Beautiful Benji there. Talking about community events and lovely people. I was myself last Thursday in Zurich at the Tesla event. It was really cool. Small amount event, but it was really nice. And then there was one as well yesterday, which was cool. So last week in crypto, as you guys know, was obviously Kamala losing and Trump winning, which has pushed the markets as predicted. Ethereum breaking the 3,000 and going to 3,300 actually, and 89K for which is crazy, which was for Bitcoin. Now we're a bit calmed down, and a lot of smart people are talking about the fact that we might get into a new territory where essentially we get the 10 trillion market cap in this cycle. Right now we're at 3 trillion. Seems hard to me to get to 10 trillion, but who knows? Another record as well is that BlackRock, a Bitcoin ETF, has been the biggest inflows, and it's the biggest one, even bigger than its gold fund, which is crazy. Elon Musk is really working with the Doge to make America great again. Dogecoin has been definitely one of the big catalysts of yesterday. Cardano too, which is weird enough. But let's go now into the markets, and obviously this history into the making. Congratulations of all of you guys that have taken the chance of your life to get into this, the life-changing investments that this brings to you on this table. Congrats to all of you guys. This is a moment of history that you should really, really replicate. It's crazy to see that we've just went through a parabolic move to 89,000. A lot of things behind this is obviously November, the elections, the Fed continuing to cut rates, the fact that Bitcoin now is in a certain, crypto is now in a framework that we believe that is going to be very easy for institutionals and for new companies to develop in the US, which has a lot. Mika coming out, and there's a lot of things fueling it. There's as well the replica of the other different, would say the other different cycles. Where obviously we're post-halving right now, and you have this right now, which happens most of the time. We see that there is the halving that happens. It goes slowly, and then boom, it goes a little bit parabolic. Then there is the bear markets. The halving happens again, and then boom, and the bear markets, and then it goes a bit sideways. The halving happens, and then boom. So this is pretty much where it is. We believe that right now that the bull market will probably go until Q3, Q4 next year, but things obviously could change. And now let's talk about who's the biggest winning out of this. Is definitely MicroStrategy, which have had twice this crazy spike. And when they launched their own company in the bubble cycle in 2001, the tech bubble stocks, and now it looks like they're going bananas as well, which is crazy, just putting leverage Bitcoin position within the company, because it used to do a lot of different network telecommunication. Now it's really just about Bitcoin and holding Bitcoin. And now let's talk about Borg. Borg is going through a nice phase of the coupole, as we say in French. So right now, the big resistance is we broke the 20 cents one, is around 24 cents. This is the bigger one. And then we'll probably have another one around 29, which is the harder one to break. That's why we should break to get to 30. I said this. I think so. We have all the means to get to there. It's crazy that our token right now is such a discounted price when you think about it. And that has not captured really what we're thinking about. I think that this new framework that we're going to launch every month is going to be a cool one that enable us to essentially all the Borgers to have how do we get to the road of $10. And I think so something that's even more beautiful is that the next one we're going to talk about the white paper. We're going to talk about the governance of the token. We're going to talk about really cool things that I can't talk about it right now, but I will let you know with some striptease and tell you once the next board meeting. But before that, let's talk about green. And a lot has been done. Again, we know the narrative right now with the dogs is crazy. The memes are really on fire. So you look at Dodge 130%, Bonk. You look at, I think so, Shiba is there 50%. There's really crazy amount. There's as well, we talked about Camino in the past. ADA is doing well. So a lot of tokens are doing quite well. The Borg token did plus 30% as well, which is good. And I think so we could do much better. But let's talk about Dodge. Well, Dodge is Elon winning essentially creating this new Dodge, the department government efficiency where they want to, clean this thing away. I think so. They're starting with education, which is the first thing, but they want to do a lot of different things, which is going to lower down the budget and make it more efficient, which I think might be a smart move. But why is it now went through this? It happens quite often. This would be one of the catalysts, but there's a lot of OGs, a lot of big monies into Dodge. So this essentially has these parabolic moves right now, and this probably will continue in this current cycle. Now let's talk about Earn. This is a very exciting one. Earn, you guys always have been like, how do we get back to DeFi? And boom, this is what is going to happen. Double digits returns is happening with USDC into the Swissborg app, obviously for those that are Generation and Genesis, and it's going to be really cool. The period of cooldown is going to be as well very short. It's 72 hours. The risk is going to be it's high risk. Essentially, what it is, it's going to be done through August to Upshift. So there's switching from August to Upshift. Upshift is a protocol that's really enabling to do different margin trading. So it enables people to be able to trade on the behalf. Here, what is good is that it's yields that is protected in different vaults. It'll be really well explained in the next Swissborg video. So quick, some Borg updates right now. So obviously, Borgers, you voted for DEX. We're about to unlist this from Bitfinex. Gonna be the first one because the market making is done. So we're going to remove Bitfinex in the coming weeks. So start market making there, and then we're going to be delisted in the next 2 weeks or so. So that's a big move for us. It was going to be great. Less market making, a better way to protect our own beautiful Borg ourselves with the community and the best way possible. We will probably remain on HitBTC for a short period of time, and then obviously we'll then delist it completely to make it all on chain. Okay, this is it. We just talked about it, but this now is the announcement. The official one is going to be very, very exciting. That mark your calendars. Next week, we're going to talk about the Borger talks. We're going to have the Road to $10 talk, which is about the Borg yield and the governance 2.0. We really want to become a marketplace and to empower the ownership of you Borg token holders to take the decision, the fate of what's the destiny to our ecosystem. Really to show the path to come where we go from 20 cents to $10 and above, of course. This is going to be on YouTube. We're going to have a session in English and in French, which will happen on Tuesday next week at 18 CET. So this is going to be really, really cool. We'll be replacing the Powwow as well. So it's going to be a great one. It's going to be really about how, again, we reshape essentially the governance of Swissborg, how we bring back yield to the Borg as well, which is something that you probably want to hear and you want to vote on as well. So, and of course, give a feedback of what has been done in the past. So give you more context of where we're heading. So I hope you're really going to enjoy this. It's going to be a monthly one. The road of $10 is with you guys. It's we build together. We decide together and we build together. Like that, we control, our fate and we build our legacy together. Marketing updates, sometimes like to know of some of this. We've done a lot of cool campaigns, if you've seen them on Twitter or elsewhere, which are really nice. I like them. It's really tried to convert people in the best way possible. There's some videos here that are done, and it enables you to essentially, Nicolas is calling me, I'm sorry. But it enables you to figure out what is how we're doing the marketing and how we're spending essentially for acquisition right now, which is going much better than it was last week. We're doing some cool things as well in Bien. You can see different advertisements. I wonder why it's in Bien, maybe because Bastien's over there, but maybe not. And all of that is to bring more people to love us, but we have as well a lot of events that are happening in everywhere across France, Switzerland, and now Brussels and London. So this is really cool. We're having some things happening tomorrow in Valais, in Paris as well. We're having in Brussels that same day tomorrow. We're having as well a cool one in Geneva meetup by the community. On the 5th of December, we'll have Claire. Thank you so much for organizing an amazing one in London. But we have as well another big one that will happen on December 3rd. It will be at our Xmas party in Geneva. The following day, we'll have a huge invitation that will happen with Le Pavillon, the show. I think so. It's fully booked. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure it's fully booked. If not, please book the last space that are there. It's going to be a lot of fun. So looking forward to see you guys at some of these events. I will be in Geneva, and I'll be going as well to the one here in Lausanne. As we're building this marketplace together, we want to bring the opportunity for you to guess what's going to be the 100 token. And for this, well, name it. Will it be a Memecoin, DePIN project, gaming, DeFi, NFTs, whatever you want. Just do the Swissborg 100 hashtag and just, tag any project. Now let's look at Borg and some data. Borg has a big uptick of 277 new premium and upgraded numbers, 27%, which is nice, 30% probably, which is now 156,267. That's more than 700 than from last week. The app itself is pumping more unique users, active users, more net flow as well. This has doubled up as well, and this is a little bit higher as well. Pursuant to the community in DEX, guess what it is? With that big smile, can only be high. Everything's up, and thanks to you guys. So very, very happy about that. Beautiful Borgers, it's time to shine. It's time to be proud of ourselves, to all the visualization that has happened over the last 2-3 years since 2022 to get back to here. So at least 2.5 years. It's thanks to you guys, thanks to your effort, it's thanks to your commitment, your discipline, it's thanks to what we built together, which is Swissborg. Bitcoin is rallying, Solana is doing well, some other tokens are doing well. The Borg is still not where we should be, and I think so it should be really the focus in the upcoming days, weeks, months, and years, is to focus on the Borg and how we could bring more value to it. Next week is going to be a great way to bring back, hopefully, yield to the Borg, but more importantly, to how to bring governance, because people should really realize that governance is the decisions that you make. And us as a network, we could be much better than any other platform. If you look at Binance, right, everything is done in closed walls. Most things that are happening behind that, they're not really helping projects, right? Most sexes today have rather their shareholders that have little say or no say, and they don't have tokens. And most of the tokens don't have real utility behind it. I think so. We've been very transparent since day one with token holders, with all the community that we have today. But we need to push this message even stronger and be extremely proud to wear this necklace, to wear this shirt, and to have the I don't have the boxer shorts today. But to wear this in our heart and our brains, and to really show that today, well, Swissborg token is a bit on the side, but it's not anymore. We are back. We should be proud of it. We should really scream it on every walls and be really aware that today that the Borg token will have more and more governance play, and with that we'll have more and more ideas, and with that we'll bring more and more trusts, and with more trust brings more community members, and that virtuous cycle goes on and on. Right now, it's a great moment where you're seeing more and more people onboarding. People are getting to buy Borg like always. So all of these things that we've been, picturing ourselves are finally getting into the piece. So as always, be wealthy, be healthy, love our Borg and equity. See you next week for the live. Take care. Bye.
Thank you for watching our weekly Powwow episode. If you enjoyed the show, make sure to leave a like, and if you didn't, tune in next week anyway, so that you can figure out if it's better then. Bye!